Hello everyone, it is an exciting day because we got the full Anthem gameplay trailer that was shown off at the EA Play event, and now you can see that in its full glory. Before we jump into everything Anthem, this week's Guardian Con is raising money for St. Jude's. Check out the link below and support some of your favorite streamers as they raise money for this fantastic charity. This week we will finally be covering what we know about the Javelins in Anthem. Detailed information is hard to come by, and you know me, I try to get information that can be backed up, so let's get into everything we know about the Javelins in Anthem. The basics: there will be 4 Javelins available at launch: the Ranger, Colossus, Storm, and Interceptor. Each Javelin type has its own symbol. Those will be popping up on the screen right now. The Javelin symbols are the Ranger, Colossus, Interceptor, and Storm. You'll start Anthem with the Ranger Javelin, but throughout the story you will unlock others. Unlocks will open up within the first quarter of the game for those eager to get their feet into a new Javelin. You can unlock the other Javelins in any order by doing various missions, and you can only have one Javelin at a time, but you will be able to configure each of them inside of your hub. Players can use any of the Javelins on their profile, so they won't ever have to create a new character to change suits. Your team can consist of any combination of Javelins, no requirements for specific roles. So if you want to roll out 4 Titans deep, you can make that happen. Javelin upgrades will mostly come as drops in the world, and most of your abilities are determined by your Javelin's equipped gear. So make sure to loot up. You will be able to change your gear based on what you've collected and crafted. Each type of Javelin will have its own super or ultimate attack that you can unleash after reaching. The Javelin's ultimate ability will be charged by damage output, but currently that rate is being tweaked and tuned at the moment. There will be loadouts for your Javelin, so you'll not have to reset things every single time you go into various encounters like strongholds or raids. Will Javelins have a melee attack? BioWare does not yet have a viable pure melee build, and most likely won't have that at launch, but please remember that does not mean that it could not happen. Due to the size differences in the Javelins, not all weapon types will be usable by all the Javelins. Gear is specific to a Javelin, but weapons have overlap with some restrictions. For example, the Colossus can't use a pistol, but it is pretty damn funny thinking about it. All suits have different speed and nimbleness, but out of combat, your Javelins move all at the same pace so the group can stay together. Your Javelin jets generate heat, and you will need to land to dissipate that heat or find another way to cool off. We recently learned that you may be able to cool these jets with an ice grenade thrown at you due to the friendly fire not being on, so that might actually be pretty awesome. When your Javelin jets overheat though, you will crash, but you will have some control during the fall. Javelins will take damage and have different visual wear states, but they will never perform worse based on damage taken. You'll be picking up health to regenerate your Javelin's HP rather than a health regen system. Similarly to the health pickups, there will be ammo drops in the world. You can swap between any of the 4 Javelin suits you've unlocked at Fort Tarsus or in your Strider base. Whew. I love that we keep getting information and the knowledge pool grows, but I think we have hit on all the main things we know about the Javelins at this time. How about some little tidbits of updates and new information we've gotten recently? Yes? Good, because we have new updates and information I think you would all enjoy. So get ready for another lightning round. In the trailer, the Interceptor threw a frost grenade, but later you see a Ranger throw the same grenade. What is going on with that? Looks like Creative took a little liberty here when making the trailer, and grenades are only a Ranger thing. New information on the day and night cycle. Will it impact enemy types or behaviors? Yes it will. Wonder what that will bring. Can you drown in your Javelin? Unfortunately, yes you can. So those of us who like to discover the underwater caverns will be drowning a lot when we're looking for secrets. Stronghold and raids will be separate entities, and more of that will be touched on when we get more endgame and lore and all that thrown in. Loading screens will not be that frequent, and when asked about if there is magic in the Javelins or military high-tech, Mark replied with yes. Okay. To continue the confusion, when asked if the freelancers actually sees themselves from the third person, Mark replied with a yes as well. I'm going through tons of information, but with all the new outlets, it's hard to find real information and not just pure speculation and or interpretation of what they're seeing. I hope I can bring you up-to-date, trustworthy Anthem news. I will be doing a Destiny 2 Forsaken video next week, as well as continue on with the Anthem content following what we will know about loot and endgame, or as they call it, Elder Game. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at BeardedDino to keep up with all the recent updates. I even retweet a lot of the things that are Anthem related, so check that out. Different types of content will be coming out over the next couple of weeks as we continue to grow the channel, including Destiny 2 content, some Cyberpunk related content, and much more, so keep an eye out on that as well. If you like the video, then, drop a like on the video. If you enjoy the content that you're continuously seeing, make sure to subscribe to the channel. As always, I hope this was informative in some sort of way for you. Thank you so much for staying this long and the continued support you all give. Okay, until the next video, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.